Uh, all right. What's up, y'all? Come on in. Come on in. Say what's up in the comments. Smash the like button one time for me. Let's talk about a little bit of e-transfers, man. Let's talk about some of the time-consuming processes, right? Some of the things that we go through. Like right now, I've been staring at the screen since 6 o'clock this morning. It's part of the process is you gotta do these things to then spend a day to print. It's like there's a lot that goes on. So I want to walk you through that. I just wanted to hang out with some of y'all today as I do this work. So if you're excited for that, let me know in the comments where you are joining in from. Okay. Moto City. Moto City. What is Moto City? Where is that at? Remind me a little bit. So we'll be diving into Photoshop because my day now is in Photoshop. That's where we'll be at. And if you're watching on Facebook, let me know. If you're watching on YouTube, also let me know. Smash the like button, do all those good things there. Just working. Let me jump on Instagram as well. All right. Oh, that's Michigan. Okay. Okay, Michigan. Detroit. Detroit. Need to make something happen in Detroit. We got some folks in Detroit. All right. So today I want to know how many people are watching this video or some of y'all probably printing on your own. You probably print your own transfers at home now because that's a thing now. Everybody's doing. So I want to know like what are some of the challenges that you go through, right? Because one of the most time consuming thing that I find in this process here happens before you even get to the printer. You know what I'm saying? And that's through the whole art setup process. So the art setup process happens like, especially when you're dealing with custom, right? We're talking about custom transfers now. So when in order coming to the website, get a design. Okay, people know from the description that they should be uploading a vector or like a PNG with a transparent background image. And there's some folks that just don't understand what that means, and they're trouble with that, right? They need some help with that. So in this video today, I'll be walking through the process there of just taking some real orders that comes through the website. And as I'm setting up, and my voice is breaking. Let me know. Can you hear me now? I probably was too far from the microphone. As we set up artwork, I want to take you through that process so you can see like this is what I go through, right? There are gonna be some orders that are probably not gonna be printable. Some images are gonna come in, they're not gonna be printable. Let me know what the voice sound like now. So all right, thank you. So yeah, my wireless microphone stuff so far. But yes, I want to go through that process. What up, Rob Beats? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. By the way, it is still $2 Tuesday, right? So $2 Tuesday on the website. Jump over there, garmentcreations.com, link in the description of the video, and shop some of our single color transfers. Today we're talking about the custom stuff that comes to the site, right? Like some of the challenges that I go through. I don't know what if y'all go through it, right? Some of y'all ahead of this, you're way ahead of the game with the transfer print, but for a new business like mine, is a transfer company, So one of the time-consuming thing that I go through is just setting up people's artwork, you know? Like, an artwork, you literally have to put a whole day aside just to set up artwork, and, like, you set up in the morning, then you print in the night, or however you set it up, and that stuff is time-consuming. Let me know if you feel it. If you with me, smash some hearts on this video, smash the like button. But so I'm gonna use my screen, right? You should be able to see. Oh, wait, let's get a better look here. Let's go. All right, so you should be able to see my Photoshop screen right now. And if you do see Photoshop on your screen, let me know in the comments. And so this is a real order, right? This is a live order that I'm setting up. I actually just set this one up. And this order here, this customer needs the image came out good. The image, this was actually the second time this image came through. So the first time this customer sent the order in, I have to send that email back that, "Oops, there's an issue with your artwork." And usually if there's an issue with that artwork, that means it's a JPEG, meaning it has a transparent background, okay? So let me put in a JPEG, give you an example, right? So I'm in Photoshop again. I know some of y'all don't use Photoshop, but Photoshop has just become part of my business for from day one. So I know there's easier ways or there might be cheaper options out there, but for me, this at this point, Photoshop just happens to be part of the process. So you can do this on Canva, you can do this any way you are doing it now, but the process will be the same. I can also jump on Affinity Photo and do the same thing. I learned on Photoshop to design, so every other software I pick up is basically like nothing because Photoshop is the standard that most of the softwares are built off of. If you can learn that, then you'll be able to just maneuver your way through that. All right, or as Illustrator is also another program too. We're using Vector. Okay. All right, so what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna put in an image, right? So let's say first thing when you stand up your artwork, right? Imagine you're on the website and you happen to get a gang sheet. Okay, so the gang sheet option we have is going to be a 12 by 22 or your 22 by 60. Okay, so your 22 by 60 gang sheet is going to be the biggest one you can get. Most of the times when I'm setting up artwork for print, I'm setting up 22 by 60. So even if I got an order that has three images, I can add that on, like just group all my images. So once I go to the printer, things just happen. So all those things now happen. So what we're gonna do here now, I'm gonna set up a new 22 by 60 gang sheet. So if you were setting up your artwork now from home, trying to figure out how to set up your artwork, your gang sheet 22, this will be the video for you, right? So the first thing you're gonna do, figure out on the website, okay, it's gonna be a 22 by 60 gang sheet that I need. So I'm gonna come up here, file, Photoshop again. You can do this on Canva, you can do this Illustrator, you can do this Affinity Design. I just happen to move a little better in here. Okay, so I'm gonna go to File, File New. Okay, so in my File New windows here, not sure. Now let me know if you can see my file document, my new document window. You should be able to see that. There's a few things on this document window that I want to highlight that is very important for you to know, right? There's actually just one piece of like section here that if you don't get this right, your images will be like not printable. Okay, so there's two types of images when you like there's two types of images I look at it, right? When it comes to graphic designs. You have your printable images or your images that are just gonna stay digital. Okay, so you have images that just stays on the computer, resolution. You can share it on the computer. That's like your website banners, all those things that only stays on the computer. There's a number that's attached to that for great best quality. Okay, for minimum best quality, it's gonna be 76. That 72 is gonna be a resolution, DPI, dots per inch. We're gonna walk through that, right? But because we're printers, the only number I teach people to even remember is gonna be that 300. If you print anything that's going to print, you wanna think minimum, okay, when it comes to resolution, minimum is gonna be 300 dots per inch. If you can just start there, right? Anything else, your computer might not be able to handle it. This is all based off of what your computer memory can hold. So we're gonna do 300 DPI. That's the number you can remember. Write that down. Put it on a sticky note. Put it in the back of your head. Stick it on the bathroom door. I don't care where you put it. 300 DPI, dots per inch. Where you want to be all the time if you're gonna print a document. All right. So over here in my dialog box here, the first thing I'm gonna do again, I'm gonna come to width. All right. So the width that we're printing now is gonna be at 22 inches. So over here, you see I set my document on inches by just looking over onto the right side. Usually when you open it up, it's probably on pixels, okay? If you're able to read in pixels, that's cool. For me, I just do inches, so I stick to that, understand? So I come over here, I'm gonna put in 22, as you already see. Then I'm coming down here and putting 60. That's how long the sheet is gonna be, right? 22 inches wide, 60 inches long. And then what I'm talking about here now is gonna be the resolution. Resolution is right here. I'm gonna put 300, 300 right next to it says pixels per inch. Okay, 300 pixels per inch. So then the next part here that, you can leave this on RGB. That's cool. I don't really mess with that. And the next thing that I want you to pay attention here that is super important. So the first part that was important, tip number one, super important, that was not like you shouldn't forget. It's gonna be that 300 resolution, right? 300 resolution. The next thing here is gonna be the background content. Right here it says background content. The only thing you should be looking at here, if you're sending me a gang sheet, sending any other printer a gang sheet, it needs to be a transparent background. Content should be transparent. There's all different options here. They have white, black, background. You can choose your own color. You can do custom. All that stuff does not matter to us on transparent. Okay? So now, nothing else you're gonna touch here. Don't touch any of these color profiles. They don't matter to you. You're not praying. You don't have to worry about them, right? So we're gonna come over here and create. Okay. So now that we create, if you're finding value over here, please smash the like button. Facebook, throw some thumbs up and some hearts. Drop a comment if you got any questions on what we're talking about. I would have a Q&A section at the end of this, right? So now we're in Photoshop here. You can see my document, and it was $2, $2 on heat transfers. So we have a bunch of heat transfers on the website, and yes, those go out on Tuesday for $2. Go and check them out at garmentcreations.com, right? Garmentcreations.com. Go and check them out. We also have like 90 cents transfers. All the pocket designs transfers are 90 cents. We have some $1 transfers on there also that were part of the Black History Month ones, which you can use them all year long. The generic, also for just $1. Like you're spending, go in there to spend $2, but you can probably fill your cart up for a bunch of dollar and 90 cents. Start going to make money. All right, so that's the website, garmentcreations.com. The link is also down below. Don't leave the live now. Man. Y'all running from the live to go shopping. Dang. All right, we'll do that. But wait, shop now. As you can see, what we're talking about here with pixels, right? You can see right now what you want your thing to look like is this checkerboard. You can see right now it looks like this checkerboard thing going on here. These are the dots per inch that we set up, right? These are dots. All those are dots. These are the dots that come together, zooming all the way in. As I zoom all the way in, you start to see like man, the very last pixels. It look like checkerboards, but each one of those are pixels per inch. Every single one of them, like each inch over there, we did like 300 resolution on each one of those pixels per inch, right? So you want yours to have this checkerboard thing. That's where you want it to be at. Okay. See everybody done ran over to the website to check out this 90 cents transfers. Ooh. Anyways, let's keep going. Next thing I wanna do here now, the next thing so that's how you set up your document, right? Your document is set up, and the next part here now is to bring in your image. Like I said, I'm gonna go into my website from the back end. You shouldn't be able to see that, but I'm gonna go into a real order. It's an order right here, 6938. Okay, so we're gonna go to 6980. 6980 Victoria order. Going to set this up right now. And we got 3 images, right? An image 10.5. All 2 images. I'll download those 2 images now. I can already see those images coming in as a JPEG. Okay, so I downloaded them, but it might not even be useful. I may have to send this person an email. But let's pull it out and see what the image is. Some images, because it says JPEG, that doesn't mean like it needs to be a PNG. Some images are intended to be JPEG, and that's okay, right? But if something is white involved and all the background has white and all that extra stuff, that's what we don't want, okay? But if your image is if it's an intention for your image to be printed that way, we can talk about that as well. All right, so let's bring in that image. So now to place the image into your document, you're gonna go to File, Place Embedded. File, Place Embedded. Okay, I'm gonna come up here to my download folder, and the image that I just downloaded was these two, right? So I'm gonna click on this one first. Man. So I click on this image right away. There's two things that's wrong with the image here. You can tell me in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Take a shot at it. This is the image we just brought in. Look cut off for image. But right now, this image is not print ready. And for which reason do you think this image would not be print ready? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. For what, right? We just talked a lot about the, the requirements for good artwork. Gotta take this. Gotta take, gotta take this. Yep, I'll be there. So, anybody guess? Did I take a shot? Did I guess? No, no guesses. All right. One reason why this image is no good. Okay, if you can see the image, one reason why this image is not good is this image has the white background. See, there's a white background here on this image. So this image is a JPEG, and I know this customer is not intending to print this white. Automatically, right now, I'm there's two ways, right there. Depending on the how much it takes, how much time it takes for me to remove the background, and then if I do remove the background, based on what the image quality still looks like, I then reach out to the customer, right, and be like, "Yo, we can't really print that, all right? But we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot to remove the background, but like in reality, I should be sending them the email right now. Say, hey, it's not good. See how much it takes, how much time it takes, what it looks like, and based on that, we'll move on to see, okay, maybe we'll make it work. All right. So in case you get an image like this, right, what would be the first thing I do? Once I bring my image in, no matter what image I bring into Photoshop, the first thing I do is to turn that image into a smart object. Okay. To do that, I'm coming over to my layers panel. That's this box right here. There you see me moving. The layers panel now adds one layer. This one layer happens to be the image. I'm taking the eyeball off, turning it on and off. Okay. So now I'm gonna right click on that layer, come to where it says be a smart object. What that does, it just helps us to, like, retain the quality of the image as best as we can once we start to mess with it, okay? So, next thing I wanna do now is try to remove see how many different ways there's different ways to remove the background, like a white background like this in Photoshop, right? You can do right now we can come to the properties menu, which is right here. As long as you're on the quick selection tool, you can be on our layers, well, quick selection tool on this layer, you should be able to remove okay, so the reason you should be usually if you're on the quick selection tool, there will be a remove background here in the action menu. But the reason why we don't see that now is because this is a smart object. You need to rasterize this. I'm gonna click on the right click on the image again and rasterize layer. Once I rasterize layer, it now turns that back into image completely. So I'm gonna come over here to properties, and now you see my properties menu change now. I have to remove background menu. Don't see this remove background button on the properties. That's because your image is not rasterized. I'm gonna hit the remove background button and see what Photoshop does. Whoa! So that's what Photoshop did. That's what Photoshop did. Just to click on that button, Photoshop went ahead and removed some of the white. It's not perfect. You see there's still whites in here. So to really make this visible, I will always recommend that you guys do this. Put another background behind the image so you can really see all the edges to make sure it's not blurry and none of that. So to do that, I'm gonna come down here in my layers panel. I'm gonna click down here into this like yin yang type of sign, look like daylight. I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna come to solid menu, solid color. And my solid color right now, I'm gonna choose something that's real like weird. Okay, so now I got this solid color here. You can't see anything else. I'm gonna take that layer and drag it underneath. Boom. Okay, that just puts a background behind our image. We'll turn that background off before saving this for print. Now I can see the white where I don't want them to be. I'm just try to remove some of this right now with our magic line tool or our background eraser tool. So I'm gonna use my magic eraser tool up here, clicking there. Ooh, magic eraser tool worked good over here, which I think worked good. I think that worked good, good, good. Boom, boom. All right, so we'll come back in here. Did that. That looked good. Remove some of the white. So you can see, sometimes I can help y'all out, right? This is not something I want to be doing. This is why I said this is the time-consuming part of the process. One of the most time-consuming part of the heat transfer print process is going to be setting up the artwork. You already see it's one piece of artwork. Even though I'm doing a video here, it's one order that we still gotta fix, right? Like that's why you guys gotta have good artwork and high quality artwork. All right, so boom. So this here, I mean, I'm going to just do a little bit more with the edges, try to get them nice and I guess smooth. First, I'm going to come back to our layer and we're going to turn this back into a smart object. You remove the background and turn it into a mask. Alright, so we got that. Remove this background here. That's what we have. Okay. Now this image is still super small. The customer wanted it to be a 10.5 image, an adult size image. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna resize this to be 4 inches. And again, because the image quality was so low when it came in, me resizing this right now is going to lose some quality. Not all of it. Gonna lose some quality. Just putting on one of the right angles here just to resize this to where I want it to do that. 10.5 on the largest, on the longest side. What we do for our dot. Got that image there. There was a second one here again. Open the second one. Second image right here. Another one. Again, you guys gotta pay attention to the images you download off of the internet. Like this is clearly an image from Google, stuff like that. Like you can see the edge, the sharp edge at the bottom here. That's the sharp edge there. The image is all the way to the edge of the paper. That's gonna be a weird. I removed the background for that one real quick, and now it's over here. Okay, so both of those images are cool now for this customer. Just gotta resize the second one here. First one is also 10.5. Ooh, wait, so just like that. This order is here. And then I'm gonna take this one here, bring it up here as well. Okay, so this customer got two images. I'm actually gonna play with this positioning right here. I'll put this one right here. Is you gotta take advantage like of the gang sheet by maximizing every inch of this paper. I'll put that one there. I'm also going to put the older number here so that I can see that. Alright, so now that's how long that will go up. The next one here, just a 22 by 60 gang sheet. Let's set this one up. See, jump back onto the website. This one is for Lisa. Lisa. And sometimes people will order gang sheet and don't set Lisa. So here goes Lisa's image. Lisa already has gang sheet set up for us. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. File, Lisa got it. Lisa's gang sheet. Let's see if Lisa's gang sheet is good. Okay, it's right in there. Pow, pow, pow. So Lisa made it easy for us. So because Lisa made it easy for us, we're gonna turn this one off first. So it'll be on our page. This Lisa about herself. This image by itself. Lisa left a note in here too. Okay. Lisa order is good. Let's put a number on Lisa's name. Save that. Number is now I'm gonna save this for print, right? Because I'm gonna save it to print, see the first thing I did was turn off my background here. Okay, so now the background is turned off. We're good. We don't have to we still see our checkerboard. Before you save, you wanna make sure you see that checkerboard. Okay, so I'm gonna come up here and save this file. Save as. We wanna save this as a PNG file. Right. I'm gonna save this as a PNG, and we're gonna make sure it goes in as the photo number because it's not gonna remember that. Okay, and it'll say again. And that one is saved. Save. Save. Get it? You got it. Um, very much. Yep, that artwork is that time consuming. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. Get some coffee. All right, so we got that one. I'm gonna turn this one off. Turn this design off now and get back to where I'm building off of that. Turn these eyeballs back on. Already saved that one. So now we're back over here. Another note to myself that this is good. All right, got some money. What's that money? This one here is Anthony. Anthony. I gotta even point. Send an email to Lisa, letting Lisa know the order is coming for print. Here's what I'll do. I uh, order in the process. Set it up from here now. Yeah. Anthony said this number. Huh? Okay, sneaker girl. Anthony is sneakerhead. That's this image right here. File. Place embedded again. We're gonna keep going off that same gang sheet because okay, so this image here Anthony put up is a PNG with a transparent background. This is a good image. It's a print. Up. Right here. You know, you wanted this to be self-correct. Good, good, Anthony. Your image is good. Okay, I'll lean a bit for you. Down, in, over, and all of this. Honey, we're going to duplicate this. I have both of them selected. This better hold on the Alt key on my keyboard. Option if you're on that. Bring this down. The only thing like this image here has this paint splatter. Yeah, you guys gotta be careful with paint splatter. The machine doesn't really catch like gradients at the end of it. So sometimes you just get like a white smear. You wanna be careful with an artwork that has those type of like just paint particles just running away off your image. Wanna make sure this fit, man. I got better this first. Yeah, I'm gonna forget. Minimizing this space. That I'm talking about, like right here. He's right here. Oh, that can't make it. No, no. Right here. Yep, it'll fit right here. Then what we're gonna do up there? It'll fit. It'll fit. It'll fit right here. But then it runs over there. Page per page. Good, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. We made it work. That switch. And these off. Second. That this the image. Three of them selected. I'm gonna hold down my alt key. Arrow. 9, 9 images. Okay, so now we can turn on the other image. First, let's rename this one for Anthony. Let's rename it. Okay, Okay, that one's set up. This is all custom, y'all. It's all custom. It's all custom. Get into Daryl. Working on you, Daryl. So Daryl has a 12 by 22 sheet on the site. Make sure that this artwork is good. So Daryl is in three. Daryl was one that took advantage of the 5% off coupon. Daryl. I reached out to Daryl a few times now. I hope check my email see if Daryl reached out because Daryl's artwork was just he just sent me a PDF. Can't do nothing with that, Daryl. Check my email, make sure Daryl hasn't reached back out. Process, y'all. You know, process we job there. What the number? 69. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. Images is that. Hey man, you guys don't get email thing. You just don't realize that process, y'all. Part of this. And make sure, like, if you're not ready to jump into this transfer game, don't have that type of time, type of things you need to think about before buying the machine and all of those things. Because now, wait, so I got an email. Leave a note here. Bad artwork. The next time I pick up this paper, I like, oh, I've already dealt with this order here. Bad artwork. Emailed. Sent. 4 23. All right. So now this order. Next time I pick up this piece of paper, it's gonna give me these notes here. It tells me exactly where I left off. And I'm also be able to set this up in the back end of the website too, right? So right now I'm sending an email, so that's also on the website. Everything is tracked because sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I didn't get an email from you." You got an email. The website says that I emailed you. So this is why I do it right then and there, right? So there's no coming back to it. I might forget. I'm human. But once I'm working on that order, everything that has to do with that order. So the next order we got here is going to Nikki Rose, Nicole Rose, Nicole Rose, Nicole Rose. That's three customers. Two gang sheets, 12 by 22, and an image that's an adult size, 8.5, 10.5 by 10.5. So let's check out the image photo first, make sure everything is good, because we still gotta build up the gang sheet before we save it. There's still a lot more space on this gang sheet here. Really probably be able to get one of the gang sheets here. Looks like I wanna put one of these gang sheets. I'm gonna skip that order there and come to this order that only has one gang sheet. That in it. Dennis. Dennis. It's like, oh, hey, that's what you see when I'm setting them up. I put the order number and all of that. If you don't put that order number on, jeez, good luck trying to go back. There's another image here. So that is there. I remember this image. I was able to have the background. Text. Teresa does a better job. There's still some places where there's white inside of the letters. Yeah. Like, I would love to help the person out, but I literally, that's a lot. I can't. No, I could also let's do it this way. It's another way. See if it works this way. Yeah. It took me a few tools over there to get this image good. Dang. So we can do it for y'all. It's just it takes some time sometimes. So yeah, I came out okay. Y'all still watching? 'Cause I don't forgot about y'all. Y'all still watching? We still got viewers? We got viewers. We just working down live. Yeah, we just working live. It's okay. We just working live. It gives me opportunity to make that content. This will be my last cup for the day. Watching. Oh, got somebody watching Facebook. Oh, no. I left. Watching drop a comment. Still watching drop a comment. I'm doing one of those live videos. Man. It's not one of those videos where I come and give you all this value. Literally working. And I'm talking to myself anyway as I do it. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get paid to talk to myself, right? Alright, so we got that one there. Let's go ahead and size it up there. Yes. So it right, got here. The order number on. I think last time I did this image, this one. Space for two images. Here. Let's see if I can stop yeah. Nope. Set up. So we know that guy was touched. Now, a lot of them would do. Consumer process, y'all. It's in the consumer process. All right, let's go in here and check out this one here from Kiana. Kiana. Where's up pronounce the names? I download this. I feel like I've sent an email out about this image. Yeah, do this again just so I can see what the image is. Hit me back up. I'm talking back and forth with Daryl now. They reach back out, trying to figure out if the image is good to print. Process. It's the time consuming process for me. It's the time consuming process for me. Today yesterday we reached out 7,000 orders. 7,000 orders. I love that. I love that. I love that. 7,000. Love that. 10,000. 1,000. 1,000. Yeah, that's when I set up. This image I just downloaded. Just the issue. This customer here downloaded. You guys don't respond. Don't respond. Email. That should be refunded. Big refund. All right. That's easier that way. Uh, it brings us back to the full section. All right. This was Daryl's image. I think Daryl just back and see if he okayed it. So this is the person. This person said, "Yes, my sheep been started." That's funny. The refund I just gave, the person just emailed me at the same time. The same time you messaging me, and at the same time I right? Is that it? 920? Yeah. Daryl's saying, "Yes, that's the image." So this is the one here we're gonna try to proof of Daryl. It has a background. See, most of the images, only one of most of the images we dealt with today came in as a JPEG. Big struggle, y'all. It's a big struggle. It's what takes so long in the process of your artwork. This one here is going to be Daryl. What was Daryl's order again? Daryl's right there. Daryl only needed one thing sheet. Okay, 22 by 12. Okay. We'll redo this one. We'll now say set up because Daryl responded. Besides this, I'll make this an adult image. Um, get that right in here. Bam, bam. Then we'll have to cover that. You. Get to also can squeeze more left chest over here. Is 69, 63, 69, 63. Double check this one on the top. So in the back end, I'm gonna send her another email. There has a photo booth business. It's funny 'cause I was talking about conversating on selling my photo booth this morning. My wife, she tried to hire me for a job. I'm like, "Man, I'm really trying to actually sell that thing. I don't want to do them anymore." So I have a photo booth for sale. Anybody want to buy it? Okay. Email. Good when y'all can respond right back, man. Keeps the process going. Keeps your work flowing. This person that just got their refund has not responded, so therefore we will keep going. All right, we're gonna keep pushing. I want to keep pushing. I got one design that I actually need to put together for one of my customers. So sitting right here is 3 boxes of shirts. Actually, I feel like they're short of me anyways. There might still be an order 'cause there's supposed to be 300 shirts showing up here. 318 shirts showing up here. And it looks like there's only 3 boxes. I don't think that's all of them. In fact, let me look into the back end of Alpha Broder. What's this one from Alpha Broder? Alpha Broder. Where's the rest of my order? For pressing the alarm. So have been 5 boxes. I don't know why homeboy only brought 3 boxes here. I knew it was short. It's short. Owe me some boxes. All right, y'all. I'm taking a break. I'm out of here. See y'all later. Bye. Say, no, I'm out, y'all.